And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Assembly Planter. And yeah, we are out of sand. I set up a little bit of a thing over here. So gold, I did all the math, right? Gold needs 2 compacted sand. So gold here wants 4 per second of compacted sand. Our compacted sand happens to make 2 per second. Right? Or what is it? Yeah, 2 per second compacted sand. So 1 gold needs 2 compacted sand. But the sand compactor itself uses a lot of materials. A lot of sand. And my sand no input, while awesome, is too expensive to really mass produce at this point. Like it is not easy to get that galactite that we need in order to do that. So I have an alternative one over here. This produces the exact same amount of sand as our other one. This one is not a no input one for obvious reasons. Mainly, obviously, we can't because there is no room to route the materials that we need. There's not enough space, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, I am not seeing a way around that. But what I wanted to do with something like this again is 4 per second, right? So we're going to shrink this down. Relatively cheap. It's relatively cheap. For 4 per second of sand costs 2 per second of dirt. Basically 20 dirt equals 40 sand. I want 4 more of these. And then I want composter. How much are these babies? 20 to 40. I want, let's see, these are going to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. We're going to get 100 biomass out of this setup. I only really need to convert half of that to compost. Right? It wants 100. The five of these are going to want 100 dirt. I can do that with 2 of these. Right? So I need to take sand off the list. What I want to do is we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these each want 20 dirt. No, not 250 dirt. 20 dirt. 20 dirt. 20 dirt. Come on, go away. 20 dirt. 20 dirt. Unfortunately, the tab when you're in there, the tab doesn't actually cancel you out like it should. There's a few quality of life things in this game that are kind of annoying. So what I want to do is we're gonna take this. We're gonna filter out the biomass. Okay, the sand can just go into its own thing. Or we're gonna get a couple of these. We're gonna get a couple of those. We're gonna get a couple more of those. We're gonna get a couple more of those, and a couple of these. Okay. So there's your sand, but the dirt, we still need that input. Now we don't need all of this, so we're going to cut this in half, right? The other half is going to go into these 2 things. and into that. Bingo. Now we have a relatively cheap 1 galactite, a little some decent gold. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of gold, but we need that for the composters. I could cut that down, but the composters, the other levels of composter, 5 to 8, not as clean as 5 to 10. As 5 to 10 is nice, 2x, really easy math. Don't even get me started on the 5 to 7. Oh, whoa. But anyway, so we're gonna get a little biomass out of this, certainly, but we're gonna get 200 sand every 10 seconds. That is phenomenal for how cheap this is. It's a lot of iron, I understand, but iron is going to be one of those things that we are going to have an immense amount of. So this is going to be 20 per second sand, no input. No input. That is pretty darn good for 1 galactite. So 20 per second of sand, no input. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and you and you and you and you and you, and I'm going to replace it with that guy. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all rolled up in one of those, and I don't even need any input in that. And I can just plop down another one of these. I don't want the Sand Destiny. These here I have as kind of an emergency backup of sand. But let's see if we can have another one of these. Oh, indeedly we can. We're going to have another one of those. And that 20 per second is a magic number. It's a magical number, and I will get to that in a second. But these Sand Destinies, I'm going to shift click those. I don't think I have any other ones around. Oh, no, I do have 2 more around here. Good Lord, I had so many of these. Oops. Yeah, look at all the dirt. Look at all the dirt in there. I'm going to grab you and you. That'll give me back some resources, and then I'll just make another one of these. And I can delete the Sand Destinies. Boink. And then 20 per second of sand, no input. Let's grab another one. And drop that there. And the reason I wanted that magical number is each one of these is also using 10 per second of sand. So one of these babies could keep 2 of these going. Right? Then we just need to worry about the compactus. So let me look at my notes here. Okay, so we have 20 per second of sand, and each compactus used 10. So one of our combined machines of sand can supply 2 sand compactus. Our cactus compactus crafter makes 2 a second of that material. And each one of those requires 5 sand. So if I did my math right, 1 gold maker needs 4 per second of compacted sand, which is 2. So 1 gold maker needs 4 per second of compacted sand. Our sand compactor needs, 10 per second of sand, and 2 per second of compactus, right? That is 20 per second of sand and 2 per second of compactus, which also need 20 per second of sand. So to summarize, I need a few of these. Now I want to just double check all my numbers. I want 1, 2 of these. I need 2 of these. I do believe 2 of these. This produces 2 a second of compactus. This needs 2 a second. So yeah, I need 2 of these. And each of these use 5 per second of sand, right? So here is the glory. Let me get gold. What is gold going to cost? Oh, it's going to cost a few more of these. I really need to do something about glass. I could really do something about glass now that I've got 20 per second of sand. Okay, so gold then doesn't use any high-level materials, which is nice. And it's doing 16. I wonder if there's a way. No, I want to keep gold because it's already using 4 per second, which is very nice. So we want 1 of these. So the gold, okay, the gold here needs 2 of these, and these only output the compacted sand. So these are good. Let's put those on the side. Let's put the gold a little closer to the center. Compacted sand, right? So each compacted sand needs 10 per second of sand. So 1 sand maker. I thought I had more than 1 of these. Huh. 1 sand maker. I'm going to flip you around, Mr. Gold. Okay, we want to split like that, right? Because there's 20 per second out of here. These want 10 per second. But these also need a compactus. 1 of these on each side. Okay, the compactus need 5 sand per second. So what happened to my other? I'm just gonna grab 1 of these. This one's just about done. Oh, whoops, I clicked. Sorry. We're gonna take this. We are gonna divide by 2, right? And then push you into there. Oops. Like that. I think these are also going to... Sand no input also gives me biomass. So I need to filter out the biomass. We're going to do that right there. I think the compactus also produces biomass. Darn. Let's do it this way. Compactus. U and U. That's input, there's output, there's output. We want U and U to be filters. Oh. And the filters are going to be biomass. Okay. Actually, no. That is there. Why is this detecting biomass? Biomass. Test. Nothing's happening. Why is there biomass in here? Why in the world is there biomass in there? $50, $50. That's isn't that right? Man, my mind just sort of came to a halt here. I actually I need to join up you and of course I am out of I swear I'm just gonna do this and do that, and this is those, so I want to do you, and I want to grab a bunch back. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some conveyor belts, that's for sure. Okay, so why is there oh, that's right. Okay, I need this is dividing. Oh, I was trying to be all clever with this design. Oh yeah, we're building up our iron is depleting because I am trying to work on my earth orbs. So I might as well cancel these so I have some iron to work with. Otherwise, that would be bad. Let's knock this back 1 and put a filter right away. We want to filter out the biomass immediately. Then split. We don't need these filters here then. But we are going to need a splitter because we need half the sand that we're getting out of these, right? Uh, 70 input. What now? No, that's the wrong one. There it is. 80 input. And then 2 filters here. Oh my goodness. Why didn't you rotate when I hit R? There you go. So biomass. Okay, where did I go wrong? Sand, no input. Do you make biomass? You do. So I need this guy to also be filtered. Biomass. Okay. What am I missing here? I'm missing something important. Because it's not putting out gold right now, and that's what I need it to do. I think it's this step here. Let's test it. So filter out the biomass, send the sand. I'm only getting 20. Oh, compactus are working. Because that was 80. Why are there some left over in here? That's 40 remaining. Did I do my math wrong? That's 200 sand. So 100 is going to each side, which is why we have 20 left. That is not ideal. Yeah, ideally we would have like 2 of these. I thought my numbers were right on. Because these want 5 a second. But they go off of the total. Let's see. 1 gold. How can I sand compactus wants 50 and 10. This makes 32. That would be very hard to get down to 10. But it's also this is much faster than this. What is the craft time on gold? 20 seconds. See, we are at 16 seconds right now. What is our sand at? 10 seconds. Can I raise this up to 2? Can I raise this up to 2? Ooh, there we're starting to get some, but that doubles that speed. What is causing this compactus is what's causing it. These guys right here. How can I... This should be 20 seconds is what that should be. Because if we look up here, you can see these things are going strong. 10 per second, 2 per second. Compactus, yeah, this is 5 per second of compactus. So maybe that 32. I don't know why this isn't 20 seconds. Do these need to be... Sand compactus. What? You just drop off. Yeah. You can do 4 of these in the 20 seconds. And that's the 80 that we need. So that math works out. Something about this system is not... It doesn't like me. Something about this is off. This is 200 sand every 10 seconds. This wants 80 sand every 16 seconds. 200 divided by 2, that's 100. Divide that again by 2, and that's 50 apiece. Yeah, there's no way to make that perfectly even for this compactus. I would need exactly 80 But anyway, what I could do instead is this still good? Sand compactus. Can I just push what does it want? 10? Oh, of course, I missed that by 1. $20. Why is this not cooperating? It wants 50. And you're gonna get 100. So do I split this off again? Let's put it here with a splitter here. $50 and $10. 10 and 10. Test. There's the 10, each one of those. $20. How much does that gold want? That's where I'm probably messing up. I need 4 crafts. So let's not split that off. Test. That should be 100 in each. Oh, which means I need... Yeah, I need more compactus. Because that wants 4 crafts in each, which means this needs to be 40. This should work. Oh, wait. There it is. Yep, that's what it was right there. This had to be 2. There's your 20 seconds for the gold. 80 input for the compactus. If only we could get our compactus down. And that gives us the biomass, and it gives us 80, so that would be 4 per second. Yeah, 4 per second of our cactus there. But this will be gold, and I need 4 per second. Let's see, 4 per second of the compactus. Shrink. And this needs to get to like 40, I think. $80, maybe 80. Yep, 80. Okay, well, that is going to have to do it for this episode. That was a mind teaser, boy. Oh, man. And I've got to figure out how to squeeze out a little bit more out of this gold. Oh, yeah, I got to figure out how to get this gold out of here. I'll have to just stare at it for a while and see if something comes to me. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying yourself so far. Comment down below if you have something to say. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you next time.